Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Tracey Brown, Tracey Brown. Tracey Brown Live. Tracey Brown Live. Tracey Brown. Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
My favorite symbol is the tree of everything.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. How are you today? We are here to do Tracey Brown's live video reading. How is everyone doing today? I am having internet issues. The spectrum is out in my internet. I wore my t-shirt of love because we've got to start loving again. We've had yet another death on the height of George Floyd's victory against a corrupt cop. And I just want to tell everyone out there that it's kind of going to be your job to know that it might be open season. Like, be really aware of the fact that, you know, white folks might be really, really pissed, and white folks with guns might be really, really pissed. So stay safe, and Chango for my people. All right. Sandra, Joe, how are you?
Hi, Miss Tracey. How are you today?
I am doing fine. I got some amazing rest, so you know that helps. How are you doing?
I'm doing just fine. I just would like to say that I am so happy and filled with joy because the verdict went the way it should have went.
Yes.
So many times as African Americans, it doesn't work out like that for us.
Yeah.
So I'm filled with joy right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, so am I. So am I. You know, we still have a fight ahead of us, everyone. And I have to tell you, I think the next time somebody witnesses, you know, a cop just shooting someone, I think the mob has to go after the cop at the moment.
Yeah.
These cops are like ignorant old masses that needs to lord over you, but they happen to have a gun. Now, I looked at the cop at the Michaela, I believe is what her name is, and he just looked like a white motherfucker. I think from now on, we have to storm in a moment, right? Think about what I'm saying. They can't kill everyone. So the next time a cop just randomly just kills someone, people got to come out. And we got to stomp the ability. We have to stomp them out. If they kill, we stomp as a mob. I'm sorry to say this, but there was no reason for that little girl to be killed when Walmart shootings go, they take that person alive. We must have had a shooting every day so far in the month of April. Seriously. And there's not one mention of that person getting killed. We were in January 6th terrorists. Not one cop as a Capitol Police thought to shoot anyone. And they watched their own cops get stomped. And they still didn't pull their weapons.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad, but a change is coming.
Say that again, Sandra.
I said a change will be coming. And hopefully soon.
A change is gonna come. But I promise you, it's gonna come by fire. A change is gonna come. You're absolutely right. But they're gonna be forced to change. All right.
Yes, unwillingly.
But thank you for adding that comment, because I think everyone needs to understand how affected we are every time there's a killing, how affected we are. And clearly you can even start your reading unless you said something. So I really appreciate you saying something. So tell me, what's going on?
I would just like I would like a general reading today.
Okay.
I just want to see what I have to look forward to in the next year.
Absolutely. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Sandra Joe. Please allow me to see anything. Oh, hold on a second. Oh. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Sandra Joe is your child, Father God. Sandra Joe is your lover, your love, Father God. Please allow me to see and say anything that you would like for me to say and see. Oops, pulled an extra card. Whew. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. 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 All right, guys. The first thing I'm getting is facing your fears, subconscious release, and heal. You're a little bent out of shape, but this is fixable, right? Because it comes in a form of, what are your fears? What do you have to face? Because that's what's pushing you out of shape. If you just acknowledge what your fear is, all of a sudden you'll discover it's not real. And that you could handle this, your fear. Right? Fear is the one thing that keeps us from movement. Right? So you know people that don't drive. Why? Because of fear. You know people that don't travel. Why? Because of fear. But how much are you missing out on? You have people that, I don't know if this is you, I'm just talking out loud now. You have people that won't leave their relationships because of fear. But fear of the unknown, as opposed to fear of the known. Old Black folks have a saying, stay with the devil that you know. And I say, don't let the devil control you. But a lot of times the devil is the same person that puts the fear in you. I mean, not you, Sandra. I'm just saying, when I talk, I'm also talking to the people, right? But have you ever been in a relationship where someone says you will never be nothing? Boom, boom, boom. He just cracked you. And if somebody says that enough, you kind of believe, well, You don't even think it's his words anymore. You just think, I will never be nothing. All right? Sometimes I have to talk to some of my women, and I have to say, be careful how you talk to your men, because you're breaking him. Is that really what you want to do? Well, you need to man up. And it's like, bitch, shut up. Like, that's rude to say. Do you understand what I'm saying, Sandra?
Yes.
And so if someone says to a man, you need to man up, then there's fear. You just cracked him, because now he's like, I kind of don't know what it's like to be a man, but I don't want to say I don't know what it's like to be a man. Maybe I never had an example. My point to you is, what is your fear? I'm not asking you. I'm asking for you to ask yourself, because your fear is much more simple than you think it is. It's not a big thing. No, it's actually a lot smaller, because the fear is in your gut. It's right here. And when it enters your gut, that feeling, then you believe it. So for you, your fear, I want you to work on your crown chakra.
Okay.
Okay? And I want you to, like, maybe go on YouTube and find things that heal your crown chakra. Heal the way you think. Heal the way you can heal. Look at different modalities to figure out, how can I begin to heal my mind? Because somewhere along the way, you believe something.
Okay.
Does that help at all?
Yes, it does.
Good.
Yes.
Good. Good. Let me just see something before. I'm having problems with my internet. No. Okay. Appreciation, spiritual, and emotional reconnection. And it's like a drop. It says jewel within a teardrop. So it's like, I love this analogy, because it's like if you put a bucket on something that's leaking, the bucket will fill up, right?
Yes.
A drop will fill up to a full bucket. So the drop here is not like a destructive thing, because if you're putting a bucket down for water, then something broke, something cracked, right? This is a drop of appreciation for thyself, a drop of spirituality for thyself, a drop of emotional reconnection. Who were you before? That triggered something, huh?
I'm understanding that, because it seems like I'm reverted to who I was, the person I was 15 years ago.
And you're trying to get back to that, you're saying?
Yes.
Because that's the person that you liked.
Yes.
Get back there. Get back there and stay here. Does that make sense?
Yeah, completely.
Thank you. Thank you. You're going to make it. You're going to make it. There's a sticky situation out there, because there's a lot of growth around you. But this is mud, and this is just a little bit sticky. And you're just finding your voice, Sandra Jo?
Yes. Yes. Again.
A drop in the bucket. No one's asked you to scream and yell. No one's asked you to be a strong Black woman. By the way, everyone out there, stop saying you're a strong Black woman. There's no such thing as a strong Black woman. There's no such thing. You cut me, I bleed. You hurt me, I cry. I'm no different than any other woman that has to get up every day, take care of their children, go to work possibly, come home, do the bullshit all over again. Okay? but you can do this. Fear comes up in the beginning, facing your fear, and then it's kind of an ending, moving out in the world, doubt, fear. I like the way this is showing up. I love looking at the cards the way I look at the cards, because I see facing your fear as a beginning, but I also see fear at the end as a bookmark. What's in between? Because ultimately, you are going to work this out. And Sandra Joe, it could be another year and a half. Don't be hard on yourself.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, you're going to get there. Don't be hard on yourself. Like, I'm constantly talking to people that want to be tarot card readers, right? They don't even finish the class when they're like, can I make money from this? And it's like, no. You have to develop. You have to grow. Like, it's like my grandson that's like, I don't know how old he is now, 7. And he's like, I want to be married. And we're like, no, you have to develop. You have to grow your mind, right? Don't worry about being married. Don't worry about having the love of your life at 7. Stop. I'm going to say that to you too. Stop. Because with this growth that you're entering into, sometimes you can use your voice, sometimes you can't. Sometimes you have to calculate how to use your voice. Sometimes you might scream and yell. You know, there's a process you're going to go through before you recognize, I'm Sandra Joe. And you no longer can take me out of pocket. All right?
Okay, I received it.
Thank you. You have a really big heart. And so your heart chakra shows up. You have a really big heart. Be careful, because it's in a past position. Be careful that your big heart is being used against you. Right? Be careful that somebody knows you so well that your big heart is being used against you. Well, I mean, if you do this, then, you know, you'll tear up the family. Tear up the family. If you're being manipulated because of your big heart, shut that shit down. Not today. But know the difference. Know when someone is taking advantage of your good heart. And that's the difference. Also, your solar plex. I always get, this is solar plex. I love the solar plex because it actually is where we register everything. I know everybody wants to talk about the purple, the white up here, the heart, the sacral, the base. You know where you all feel? You all feel right here in your gut. All right? Listen to your gut. It's not lying to you.
Okay.
It doesn't mean you can prove it. It means your spirit is not lying to you. Trust the spirit that talks to you from inside. If you need to prove it, well, fuck it. Then let's go back to the crown chakra and let's do all that crap. If you absolutely need to prove it. You don't need to absolutely prove anything. When you're a real metaphysical person, you already know. Whether or not you challenge someone about what you know is 2 different things. I just don't think it's worth challenging anymore because you disrupt the metaphysical piece.
Okay.
Yeah. Humans challenge. When you're growing into your metaphysical self, you just kind of know, and you just kind of go, all right, well, I see exactly what's happening, and okay. you just move on. You know, you have kids to take care of, right?
Yeah.
My gift that I would give to my child, Sandra, is to become metaphysical solvent rather than worry about this, that, and the third out there.
Okay.
However, there is some deception and some envy going on. And this is intimate.
It's always from birth.
From birth, huh?
From birth, yes.
Well, that's how I know you're more metaphysical than not.
Mm-hmm.
Metaphysical people get the world attacked at them. Sometimes you just show up and you're like, hey, I'm here to work. Like, hey. And then you could feel daggers coming at you. And you're like, I said hello. What is this? And then you're like, I'm just working, guys. I'm not trying to change the world. Like, come on. And then, of course, you know, enough of these daggers. Then you're like, pop, 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 pop. Like, I'm going to throw some metaphysical words at you bitches in a minute. And then you're forced to do it. And then they really hate you. Like, oh, she's a bitch. She's a bitch. And you're like, oh, but I tried not to be one, though. But now you challenge me to the point where I will kick your ass metaphysically. I don't need to lift a thumb. Hold on a second. Milo, you have on my favorite color. Yes! Milo, hi. That's my... I know, what is that? You want to talk to you? You're like, Mama, let's go. I need to talk to her. Look at you, just taking it on, dead on. I love him. I love his growth. And he is not turning from me today. Yes, yeah. Thank you. I honor you, Milo. I honor you. Have a beautiful day. Thank you, you too. Bye. Oh my God, I get this little baby. Oh my goodness. It has gotten to the point where when the mama leaves the house, oh man, he has to say something. He has to. He demands it. And then sometimes he refuses to talk to me. He's like, I'm not talking to you today, you weirdo. And then I scream at him. I'm like, Milo, you know you want to talk to me. But today he just looked at me head on. He was like, I got you. I see you. All right, back to you, sweetie. I get a Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I get work. Are you still at work?
No.
You're not at work. Are you trying to go back to work?
No. I have no plans on going back to work, but I have started making products.
Okay. All right, let's start over then. You're trying to make some products.
Yes.
Who knows that you're trying to develop your own business? Because I get a woman here that might want to help you, and I would say don't let her.
I told four women may know. 4 women may know.
And who wants
and
to?
They're all fire signs.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna let you in on a little secret.
Okay.
Fire signs can't be trusted.
Ooh.
Nope. At all. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Fire signs are hella smart. Not that any other sign is smart. That's not what I'm saying. Fire signs are calculators. So when they see something, depending upon what it is, good or bad, it's a fire sign that can rile up the nation against you. It's also a fire sign that will come in and be like, so, what you cooking up, sweetie? You are amazing. Oh my goodness. You making butter so and it scrubs for the body. Wow, that's amazing. You will see a fire sign create the same damn thing you created.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm actually getting a Queen of Swords, but Queen of Swords is opposite fire, which means they're more compatible. So, out of your 4 fire signs, if I go by the description of the Queen of Swords that's showing up for me, out of your 4 friends, it's the one that has the sharpest, sarcastic tongue.
Okay. Gotcha. Mm-hmm.
That's the one that can't be trusted.
Okay.
For your business.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, I get a King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I get a King of Wands, right? Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You got a lot of men around you. I get the Page of Cups. I get a King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. What's your husband?
And my husband is Virgo Libra with a Leo rising.
No, I don't go by rising. Too much drama.
Okay.
No.
So he's a Virgo.
Okay.
He's a Virgo.
So the Virgo
But
is. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
I have 4 sons.
No.
So
Okay. Unless your sons are grown. Are your sons grown?
2 are, yeah.
Okay. So I got the Virgo, which is your husband. I got him in your mind. Is he absolutely okay with you developing your own business? Because I feel like because he's in your mind, so I feel like he might affect how your business develops. Like he likes the money that's coming in, but it also could mean independence. And so, although he might say in the beginning, well, if you make money, it's cool. But if he sees that it gives you independence, you're going to have a problem with your husband.
Yeah. That's us.
Okay.
You read it? Yeah.
I'm reading your husband. Your husband. Is any of your sons, the 2 that are grown, is one fire and one air?
One is a Libra, the other is a Taurus.
Okay. Born in April?
May. A May Taurus. October Libra.
Okay. Does the Libra have a child?
No. Will he?
No. It's a question. No, Sandra, go with the question. Does the Libra have a child?
No.
Stay there. I'm not predicting anything. I just want to know if the Libra has a child.
Okay.
Have you thought about, because there's a fire sign man here, fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It's a man. It's not a woman. Unless one of your friends have huge masculine energy, which I just don't believe that's the case. Have you thought of... I'm sorry?
Could be. Could be in one case, yeah.
All right. Then that's a possibility. Have you thought about making children metaphysical products?
No, I have not.
I don't know what that looks like, to be honest with you. I know most of the metaphysical people that I see are doing adult products. I'm wondering if a children's line would be good for you to create, right? Like if mommy does this, like give the same product to the baby with maybe less ingredients.
Okay, I have to think about that one.
I feel like these 2 men One is very magical, all right? He feels like he's at work. Oh no, you got a water sign man here too. You all the signs came up for you. Water sign, fire, where's water? Water, fire, earth, and air. They're all coming up as men. I'm gonna leave this one out. I do believe this is your husband. So then we have a trifecta of men, right? Like a triangle of men showing up here. They'll show up later. I don't know if this is right now today. They'll show up later.
Okay.
I think that you have the opportunity to create a really good product, several really good products. I think there's a man that's going to come along to influence you how to market.
Okay.
For some reason, I'm also getting that he could be a gay man.
Okay.
All right. There's another man here that he seems a little sharp-tongued, this man. I'm not sure he's the greatest, but he's crowning this situation. So I think that he's the type of person that can, I don't know what you're creating, but it might be something really worthwhile. And I feel like this King of Swords is the type of guy that could execute when's the right moment, the right time to market your product. I feel like one man is a good creative soul and the other one is like, let's push this out in August or something like that, right? I think that whatever you're doing seems like child's play. It seems like let's play house, right? But it might be something bigger than even you would have thunk. Do you have any female little girls around you?
Yes, my daughter. I do have one daughter.
How old is she?
She's 18.
She's 18. No, getting somebody younger.
I have a son and nieces and a little girl that's like my granddaughter, but she's not my granddaughter.
Okay. Sometimes we don't have to define, familiar, sentences. Like, it's okay if you call her your granddaughter. Like, I don't personally care. But I know this little girl might care if you separate her all of a sudden. Yeah. So go ahead and call her your granddaughter. I don't care. It's like, it's not my rule. Like, it's about love. And it's about, I share you in my life like you're my granddaughter. So is it okay if I call you my granddaughter? Who's going to say no to that? Right? But then when you're in public, if you say, oh, this is my granddaughter, but not really, because you think you need to clarify to some stupid adult that doesn't need to hear it, we've just made a little girl feel really bad. So I'd rather see you say, if you don't mind me telling you what to do, but fuck it, that's my job. That's what I do. I tell people what to do.
No, that's fine.
If you don't mind me telling you, just say, this is my granddaughter. And then when you get in the car, like, you turn around and be like, we be fooling everyone. Right, baby? See the difference? How old is she?
4.
Oh, she's just 4. She's a part of something in this. There's something in her that's mixed up in your development of your metaphysical side of your products. Like, something's there. Like, she's in your life for a reason. Figure it out. She's that jewel, right? She's that jewel within a teardrop. She's your ticket up out of there, I think. Whatever that means. I'm not trying to say anything. But there's something about her that you get to in corporate. I don't know, but look at her differently now. She's a diamond. I don't like diamonds, by the way. I hate diamonds because of the way they get diamonds. So I'm not saying diamonds, but she's that rare. And she's in your life. All right.
Yes.
So look at this little girl a little better. And now it makes sense because she's standing next to this air sign man. Where's her daddy at?
In another state.
Yeah. So now it's making sense. So this man might have influence over you too, right? So let's say somehow or another you and this little girl create a product together, or you know, she's the little girl version of your products. I don't know. You're going to figure it out, right? The daddy going to show up. And the daddy's going to be like, that's my daughter, and it looks like I need some money.
Okay.
Right? Now you can see how all of a sudden I see this other man showing up, because it's like, ain't nobody asked me, so I guess you gonna pay me. Is a daddy kind of a bum? Is the daddy kind of like that type of person, like a little bit of a bum?
I don't know. I really don't.
Okay. All right. I don't want to call him out his face if he's not. But the way I see it is that he's going to show up like, give me some of your profits. All right. And when he does show up, it's a lose-lose when he shows up. It's a lose-lose. Like, you're going to have to be like, okay, let's go to some lawyers. Let's figure out what money looks like to you. All right, sweetie?
Okay.
All right. That's your general reading.
Okay. Well, thank you, Miss Tracey. You cleared up a lot of things for me. And that left me with a lot of things I have to reconsider and dive into a little bit more.
Yes. Yes. Remember, no bookends of fear. No bookends.
Okay.
All right. Fear becomes real when we make it real. You got a really good final outcome. I love this card, right? It says, trust the universe. All right. I love this card. Trust the universe. All right. Hold on a second. Your message. Although your faith may be challenged right now, trust the universe. There is a reason for some of the experiences you've been going through recently. There are no coincidences in life, and everything is unfolding perfectly by divine plan. Positive opportunities are coming your way. Trust in the process and the path that you're being led down. You will know it's the right path when you experience synchronicities and other signs of wonder. These are messages reminding you to trust the universe. There's no such thing as chance. All is well, all is guiding. If you lose an opportunity or feel you have been shut down, know that this too is the work of God and angels, and it is right for you. If you are wondering where do you go from here, know that when you ask the universe for a sign, it will show up the moment you are on the right path. You are being guided by your angels to stop questioning everything that is occurring at this time. and let in the miraculous support you deserve. Trust that you are deserving of good experiences because you are, and the universe will deliver them to you. Now, for me, Sandra, when I'm confused about something, I ask God for the worst sign ever, right? I will say, God, show me a pink elephant, right? And I'll be like waiting. Now, I did that once. I said to God, show me Mickey Mouse, but it cannot be Disney. Because Disney's too easy, right? They have more movies coming out every 2 seconds, right? So I said, no,
Right.
it cannot be Disney, but show me Mickey Mouse when I was having a problem once. No sooner did I ask God to show me Mickey, and remember, I don't leave my house. I have limited mobility, right? I lost the use of my car, so there's not many places to go. You know, I take walks around my building for exercise. I do mostly readings over the phone. So I barely watch TV anymore. You know what I mean? Like, a lot has changed for me since the COVID. So when I asked God, hey, show me Mickey to get an answer, I absolutely knew that was going to be an impossibility. Absolutely. And yet I'm on Facebook, and one of my Facebook friends was showing her friends, I just happen to be one of them, how she makes these Mickey Mouse stickies. Yeah. And I was like, oh, shit. Well, that was fast. Which meant I got my answer to my question. And let me tell you something. It was a question that I'm not going to talk about right now, but you guys will understand later.
Okay.
Where's my baby? Oh, shit. I just moved her recently. Oh, damn it. I'm going to show you the Mickey Mouse. But I just recently moved her. Why did I move her? Let me see something. Might have put her back here. Oh, yeah. Here it is. This is what she was drawing. And I said, can I please purchase it? And then I said to her, you know, can I please have Minnie in purple? And she gave me this gorgeous little Minnie in purple. And it was created by Tony Miller. All right. And I treasure the Mickey. I treasure the Mickey because the answer that I needed, I'm making the changes I need to make right now. So I would invite you to do the same thing. If you're confused about something, ask God for something that just doesn't make sense, right? A black butterfly, right? It's rare that you see a black butterfly. We actually get black butterflies here in California with little yellow stuff. But in any case, I digress. But a black butterfly, a red not a red dragon, because that's Chinese have red dragons. A purple dragon, right? Make it crazy. My favorite to ask for is a rainbow. People rarely see rainbows. But trust how God shows you the rainbow. So if you're watching a random TV and a rainbow shows up, that becomes your message. All right?
Okay. Yeah. I receive it.
Thank you, sweetie. All right. Trust the universe. Thank you, Sandra, sweetie.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Miss Tracey.
You're welcome. Bye. Guys, thank you so much for putting up with me. And I want to invite everyone to Chi Manifestation with Jason D. McKean on Thursday, April 22nd at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. It will be on Zoom. And you can pay Jason on PayPal at jasondmckean@yahoo.com. His Venmo is Jason-McKean-1 on Venmo. And if you'd like to pay me, it's $Tracey Brown Live on CASHAPP. Please join me in creating chi for abundance and prosperity, for cutting the cord, and for healing. All right, guys? Are you good? Great reading, Tracy. Thank you, Dupree. Thank you. Yes, well, crows are a whole nother sign. Look up the meaning of crows. That's a whole nother thing, Cassandra. And they're probably your totems. All right? Oh, that's a good point, pretty girl. The little girl might carry her line as she gets older. Yeah. Or she could be the face of her line even. You know, you never know. All right, guys. Join me on Thursday. And let's get some healing, abundance, and what it looks like to cut the cord. We might have to cut the cord from family, relationships. Hell, some of us might have to cut the cord in business in this COVID world. And let's do some healing. Because we all need healing. I particularly chose healing because of what the world is going through between COVID and Black hair and even white folks not knowing what to do. And there's so many white folks that just want to help. They just don't know how to help. Right? And so let's just heal. Let's heal. And that has nothing to do with this, that, and the third. It's about just healing. Because if you're healing, guess what's going to come out? Loving responses. Love. Love. All right. I really do love you all. And I can't let you go. I just can't let you go. I just want to keep you here forever.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Tracey Brown, Tracey Brown, Tracey Brown Live.